Good afternoon, everybody. Did you getting my voice?
Yes, sir.
See, in a last lecture, we have to be study the class C type of the amplifier up to the 4. See, 4 वाजेपर्यंत आज परत मीटिंग वगैरे आहे, त्यामुळे लवकर जॉईन व्हा सांगा अगोदरला. See, we have seen the class C type of the amplifier up to now. Means we have seen that class A, class B, class AB, class C amplifier. These are the different type of amplifier according to their efficiency. See, according to their efficiency as well as the all of the positive things they have to be selected for the particular application. See, when we have to be discuss the class A type of the amplifier, it should be worked in a full 360-degree half cycle, so efficiency is less. With respect to class B amplifier, it should be worked with respect to 180-degree half cycle, but it have some of the noise, that is distortion noise, is crossover distortion noise is coming with respect to it. Then we have to be design the class AB type configuration to avoid the problem of the crossover distortion, right? See, this is the thing. Then after all, we have to be seen the class C type of the amplifier. See, class C type of the amplifier is the amplifier which should be used for the purpose of the means it have largest amount of efficiency, but some part of the input, see, whatever the input applied, some part of input is collapsed by this type of the configuration, or it is not coming with respect to your output. That's why class C type of the amplifier is not used for the application of audio amplifier, because we see when we have discussing the audio amplifier, there should not be chances of the whatever the information which we have talking, that should not be going anywhere, right? So in case of class C amplifier, it have whatever the sentence or the whatever data send it should have only less than 180 degree. Means consider that your data, whatever the data traveling, that should be in a full half cycle, that is full circle, that is 360 degree, right? So only less than 1 degree that should be passes from your, you know, you have to be use the class C amplifier, right? So what it indicate that whatever the data should be used for the purpose of class C amplifier, it should be eliminate some data or the collapse, right? This will be happen in case of class C amplifier. This is the reason class C amplifier is not used for the audio power amplifier, because audio indicate that whatever the information sending, that should be received at the destination. That is the main requirement for the purpose of the audio, right? So, but this is not happening with respect to class C type of the amplifier. So that's why we have to be design the amplifier which should be particular. Means in audio amplifier, that should be required whatever the data transfer, that all the data should be received at the receiver, right? In case of class C, only less than 180 indicate that whatever the data center, only 25 to 23%, sorry, 30% of data should be required at your destination, right? This is not acceptable. So that's why class C type of the configuration is not used at all. See, but some of the positive thing with respect to class C amplifier is that the efficiency indicates that ratio of the output power to the input power. So in this case, whatever the ratio of the output power to the input power, that should be near about 80%. Means whatever the information that should be sent, that only 80% of the information received at the receiver, means losses are less. This is the thing with respect to the class C type of the amplifier. But the one of the defect, I'm telling you, defect, that is a signal whatever the transmitted only less than 180 degree should be get at the receiver. This should not be used audio. This should be used for the purpose of radio frequency application. In that case, there is a largest efficiency with respect to this type of the configuration. This is the revised part. See, this is the efficiency of different amplifiers, right? Efficiency indicates that we have already seen different configuration of the amplifier, that is start up with the class A, class B, class AB, class C. These are the type we have seen here. One of the added type, they have to be given D to T type of the, where pulses of the whatever the input, means voice or any of the data transmitted, that should be distracted in the form of small pulses, right? Efficiency of it is more compared to the class A, right? Class A have 30 to 40% efficiency, plus class D to T type of the configuration of 95%, near about 95% of the efficiency. See, we have discussed the class A type of amplifier. See, here is the figure of class A amplifier, means whatever the input applied. See, we have considered as a sine wave signal is applied across your input with respect to class A type of the amplifier. So whatever the information transmitted from the class A type of the amplifier, all of the information coming across your output, no signal loss with respect to the class A amplifier. But in this case,